Hi, afternoon, students. So, in today's lecture, we will be studying about the properties of matter. Earlier on, I had given you introduction about some basic concepts of chemistry. We had discussed about the classification of matter, and I had told you that there are two types of substances. One is pure substances, another is called as mixtures. In pure substances, we had seen that they are classified as elements and compounds. You have seen that elements are made up of only one kind of atoms, whereas compounds are formed by the combination of two or more elements in fixed proportion by mass. Now, physical properties of matter. So, every substance has unique or characteristic properties. These properties can be classified in two categories. One is physical property, another is the chemical property. First of all, we see what's a physical property. So these are those properties which can be measured or observed without changing the identity or composition of the substance. Okay. For example, physical properties are color, odor, melting point, boiling point, density. Means suppose if you want to measure the boiling point of water, okay, you need not change its physical state. If you want to find the melting point of ice, okay, so we can find it. So we cannot change the suppose physical state may get changed at melting or boiling point, but the identity of the substance does not change. For example, if water is present as solid, liquid or gas, in all the states it is present as H2O. So the identity of the substance is retained. Okay. Now chemical properties. So you know that chemical properties are those properties where we see chemical change occurring. Okay, chemical change is a permanent change which cannot be reversed easily. The examples of chemical properties are characteristic reactions of different substances. These include acidity or basicity or combustibility. For example, I say that NaOH, it is sodium hydroxide. It's a base. Okay, it has one OH with it. If I say calcium hydroxide, its formula is CaOH2. So both are bases. Sodium hydroxide is a base, calcium hydroxide is also a base, but their molecular formula is quite different. Okay, so these are chemical properties. Even their molecular masses are also different. Okay, even the elements present in the two substances are also different. So now next thing that we are going to study is measurements. Whenever you are trying to study any physical or chemical properties of substances, you need to specify the units in which you are going to measure. So first of all, we will see what are physical quantities. All such quantities which we come across during our scientific studies are called as physical quantities. Okay. एविडेंटली द मेजरमेंट ऑफ एनी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी कंसिस्ट्स ऑफ टू पार्ट्स. जो भी चीज़ हम स्टडी करना चाहते हैं, ठीक है ना, साइंटिफिक स्टडीज़ में उनको हम फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज़, जैसे हम चाहे बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ही क्यों ना मेजर करें, चाहे वो फिजिकल क्वांटिटी हो या केमिकल, चाहे हम किसी सब्सटेंस का स्ट्रक्चर देखना चाहेंगे कि ये कौन सब्सटेंस किसका बना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वाटर इज़ मेड अप ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन, ठीक है ना, तो उसके लिए हमें कौन सी टेक्निक्स यूज़ करनी पड़ेंगी. सो ये जो क्वांटिटीज, ये जो हम मेजर करते हैं प्रॉपर्टीज, वी कॉल देम फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज. ओके, नाउ we'll see here the physical quantities that are to be mentioned are the number and the unit. Okay, number means how many, it's the number. Okay, whereas unit means it specifies in which unit you are expressing it. Unit actually specifies what you actually mean for. Okay, a unit is defined as the standard reference chosen to measure any physical quantity. For example, if you want to measure length, you measure it in meters. If you want to measure time, you measure it in seconds. So these are units. Length, unit is unit of length is meter, so meter is the unit. Okay, now we have two types of basic units which we use. One is called as SI units and it is called as CGS units. SI means system international, okay, or international system of units. Okay, so this international system of units, it's actually derived from the French word international de units, abbreviated as SI. It was established by the 11th General Conference on Weights and Measures. Okay, it's being written here CGPM, Conference General des Poids et Measures. So this is not that much important for you. You can simply have a brief knowledge about it, that where it has been adopted. Okay, it's an intergovernmental treaty organization created by a diplomatic treaty known as Meter Convention, which was signed in Paris in 1875. So we are not much concerned about it. You may simply have a knowledge that this is a treaty where it was signed, but we are more concerned about what are SI units. For some basic quantities, we'll be discussing 7 basic quantities. So SI units have been discussed for 7 basic units. These are listed below. Okay. For example, the very first quantity, these are 7 basic units. The units pertaining to 7 fundamental quantities. The other physical quantities such as speed, volume, density can be derived from these quantities. So we call these as basic quantities. For example, unit of length. Its SI unit is meter, as I told you. This is the definition given. So you can simply understand the definitions, but it's not necessary to remember those, but you can simply understand. For example, if I say, अगर मैं कहता हूँ कि 1 मीटर डिस्टेंस है, तो ये 1 मीटर लेंथ किसने रखा है, किस चीज़ के लिए रखा गया है? सबसे पहले जिसने डिवाइस किया होगा ना, तो उसके लिए हमारे पास ये डेफिनेशन रखी गई है. A meter is the length of path traveled by light in vacuum during a time interval of 1 divided by 299,792,458 of a second. आपको पता है लाइट की रफ्तार कितनी होती है, स्पीड कितनी होती है. लाइट ट्रेवल्स अबाउट 3 लाख किलोमीटर्स पर सेकेंड. ओके, और आई मीन टू से इट ट्रेवल्स 3 into 10⁸ meters per second. That's very huge speed. So if I want to divide the speed of light, where it travels in 1 second by almost this much number, this is a very huge number. Okay, so that distance comes to be 1 meter. So these are the this is the definition of 1 meter length. Okay, if I want to say unit of mass, it is 1 kilogram. You know that 1 kilogram is 1000 grams. So how we define 1 kilogram? The kilogram is the unit of mass. It is equal to mass of an international prototype of the kilogram. What does it mean? Means it has been secured, a prototype has been designed, and that has been considered as mass of having 1 kg. ठीक है ना? Unit of time, इसका ऐसा unit क्या होता है? Second. What is second? Its definition is also given. Second is the duration of this many periods of the radiation correspond to the transition between 2 hyperfine levels of cesium-133. ठीक है? So main thing you have to remember, definitions are not that much important. You have to remember these SI units. For example, electric current. What's the SI unit of electric current? It is ampere. Okay. Ampere का भी यहाँ पे दिया है definition. Ampere is the constant current which, if maintained in 2 straight parallel conductors at infinite length of negligible circular cross section. Okay. So these things you can just read, but the important thing is the units you have to remember. For example, unit of temperature, SI unit is Kelvin. देखो टेम्परेचर को आप रिकॉर्ड कर सकते हैं इन डिग्री सेल्सियस. You can record it in Kelvin or you can record it in Fahrenheit also. Okay, but you know why only Kelvin scale has been considered as SI unit? क्योंकि Kelvin scale में टेम्परेचर कभी भी माइनस में नहीं होता है. You know that lowest possible temperature is 0 Kelvin. 0 Kelvin is taken as -273 degree Celsius. ठीक है, जब लोवेस्ट टेम्परेचर -273 डिग्री सेल्सियस है तो इसका मतलब है 0 Kelvin इज -273. तो इसका मतलब इससे स्मॉल टेम्परेचर पॉसिबल नहीं है. तो हमारे पास स्टेट्स ऑफ मैटर एक चैप्टर है जो आगे आने वाला है. देयर वी हैव टू स्टडी गैस लॉज. देयर इज वन गैस लॉ, दैट इज चार्ल्स लॉ. When we discuss that Charles law, that states that volume of a gas is directly proportional to temperature at constant pressure. तो उस चार्ल्स लॉ की बेसिस पे हम दिखा सकते हैं कि लोवेस्ट टेम्परेचर -273 डिग्री सेल्सियस ही क्यों है, एंड इट्स कॉल्ड एज 0 केल्विन, and that 0 Kelvin is also called as absolute zero. Okay, so unit of amount of substance, it's taken in moles. ठीक है ना, जैसे आपने मोल कंसेप्ट 9th में भी पढ़ा है. ओके, सो मोल होता है 1 मोल इज 6.022 into 10⁻23 particles. ओके, या और if you take mass of any substance, atomic mass in grams or molar mass in grams, that would be taken as 1 mole. Okay, तो इसकी डेफिनेशन भी दी होती है. मोल इज द अमाउंट ऑफ a system which contains as many elementary entities. Elementary entities means it can be atoms, it can be molecules, or it can be ions, of which a substance is made up of, as there are atoms in 0.012 kilograms of carbon 12. ओके, तो इसका सिंबल मोल होता है. इसी तरह ल्यूमिनस इंटेंसिटी, इसका ऐसा यूनिट क्या होता है, कैंडिला. ठीक है, जैसे हमारे पास कोई बल्ब होता है, इंटेंसिटी मीन्स हाउ मेनी पार्टिकल्स ऑफ रेडिएशन आर स्ट्राइकिंग अ यूनिट एरिया. फॉर एग्जांपल एक बल्ब है, उसमें से लाइट निकलती है, सपोज वो लाइट जो ट्रैवल करते हैं, ट्रैवल्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्मॉल पैकेट्स ऑफ एनर्जी, उनको हम फोटॉन भी बोलते हैं. ठीक है ना, तो कितने फोटॉन स्ट्राइक कर सकते हैं एक यूनिट एरिया में पर सेकंड, उसको हम इंटेंसिटी भी बोल सकते हैं. तो जो बल्ब्स होते हैं उनकी जो होती है जो पावर उनका होता है, वी कैन मेजर दैट इन द what candela also. Candela is the luminous intensity in a given direction of a source that emits monochromatic radiation of frequency this hertz 15 to 10 is about 540 into 10 is about 12 hertz, and as a radiant intensity of in that direction of 1 by 683 watt per radian. Okay, तो ये जो है, these are definitions of these, but you have to remember, main thing is to remember the what SI units. So if you want to know what's the SI unit of meter, it is length. Length it is meter. Mass it's kilogram. Time it is second. Okay, current it is ampere. Thermodynamic temperature it's Kelvin. Amount of substance it's mole, and luminous intensity it is candela. Why we call that as fundamental? These 7 basic units are fundamental units. Any other unit you can derive from this. For example, if you want to derive the unit of speed, speed is defined as speed or velocity है ना, distance traveled per in time. Okay, so distance का unit क्या होता है, ऐसा unit meter है ना, length divided by time, time means second, so it's meter per second. So that's why these units 7 basic units can be used to derive the units of other quantities, other physical quantities. Okay, now our next topic would be laws of chemical combination. Please note down these points. Remember the SI units for these quantities. Okay, in physics also you have to study the very first chapter, that is diamond units, vectors and dimensions, I think. So there also you will study these basic quantities, and you will find the dimensions of other quantities. So here we also see that these SI units and CGS units, how they are related. We will see that in the next lecture. Okay.